A good day to all. We are Group 3 and we are here to propose our company, Jun Cock, a Filipino brand that is inspired by Korea's distinctive flavors of chicken. Our target industry is the food industry. The food industry is a complex global network of diverse businesses that supplies most of the food consumed by the world's population. Food is considered as one of the basic necessities of man in order to stay alive. Whether he likes it or not, man needs sufficient amount of food to sustain his being. Without food, man cannot live. Therefore, the food industry will always remain in high demand because of its category. Restaurants and fast foods are meant for same services, except that restaurants offer a large menu, including a variety of cuisines as compared to fast foods, which usually offers a small menu with quick service. Food served in fast food restaurants typically caters to a meat-sweet diet and is offered from a limited menu, cooked in advance and is kept hot, which is available ready to take away. Thus, this type of setting led us to our tagline, Grab a Bite. To grab a bite simply means to get some food or get something to eat, wherein a bite refers to a food which is mainly chicken.
Our company runs on core principles which we believe would propel the business forward in favor of our customers. So for our mission is to provide Filipinos with great tasting, luscious, affordable, and authentic Korean style chicken. It is in our best interests to satisfy our customers' cravings for rich and distinctive flavors that will make any mouth water for cock. So our mantra is always the satisfaction of our customers. And for our vision, we envision grow and become a staple in Korean hits. Jun Cock aims to be every Filipino's one-stop place to unwind and immerse in the distinctive flavors of Korea that will leave customers begging and moaning for more. With consistent quality, authenticity, and the warm Filipino touch, Jun Cock seeks to bring the taste of Korea in the most welcoming way possible. So part of our vision not only aims to bring Korean cuisine to our archipelago, but also to celebrate cultural diversity and appreciate the things that are foreign to us, Filipinos.
So the question is how it started. Going back to 1910 to 1945, Korea colonized the Philippines, which leave an imprint to our culture. Together with the Korean pop wave, music, Korean drama, and fashion trends, Philippine culture has long been influenced, which is great for culture diversity. And nowadays, Filipinos love the Korean-style chicken.
The products chosen revolves around authentic Korean cock products. To make sure that our customers grab a bite of the Korean cock, we made sure to import cocks from Korea and breed it in the Korean style, which is something that distinguishes us from other brands. Although it says cock, in reality we use Korean chicken or hen for health purposes. As for now, we'll be presenting 3 of our original products. It is also noted here that each meal comes with fries or Korean chicken shawarma and a soft drink, all in medium size. So, further, as for our grand opening, all 3 products will be sold for 69 pesos and 69 cents for a limited time only. Product 1, which is the spicy galbi cock, is a Korean full meal which contains a lot of spicy Korean chicken, fried rice, and mashed potatoes to neutralize the spiciness, and a number of Korean cream cheese garlic bread. The vegetable in the background is for artistic purposes only. Product 2 is a burger with a Korean chicken fillet, or Korean chicken burger in short, along with Korean vegetables. And product 3 is a classic Korean style cock rice meal for those who needed the taste of traditional Korean cock delicacies. So why should you choose our products? The answer is that these are obviously affordable, authentic, and most importantly, delicious.
Behind the logo. In our logo, we made a factorized version of Jun's face, the company founder, with simplified elements to make it appropriate as a logo. The head was paired with a body of a skinned Korean chicken, given a comical effect intended to be a conversation starter for customers. The head is also given a circular background with contrasting color and a bigger size than the body in accordance with the principle of scale and proportion, giving an emphasis that will attract viewers' attention when looking at the logo or just by taking a glance. The sub-logos also revolves around this idea of the circular background to make the face easier to be noticed and identified by the people. The sub-marks are also the most simplified logo in the brand board, only using the face and company name, which is suitable for stickers and even icons for other marketing materials. All these logos have colors in accordance with the company's color palette and are mixed to produce effective contrast and emphasis among each element.
Color psychology. So the crew formulated and analyzed the color palette carefully for the brand board. In alignment with the mission, Jun Cock restaurant uses the color that would entice customers and stimulate their appetite by offering mouth-watering menu items. So if we look at the main logo, these are the following colors that the crew used. Golden bell and light gold. It gives off an earthy feeling and the mustardy feel that also exudes happiness and friendliness. And also to achieve what the company envisions, which makes the customers increase their hunger and food hunger. For sub-logos and sub-marks, we used dull red and almond frost. For brown sugar, it gives off it evokes optimism and positive emotions, while almond frost and dull red also evokes optimism and positive emotion. Combining all the colors, it would drive the customer's appetite. So for almond frost, it suggests security, reliability, modesty, maturity, and stability. Overall, white was used to convey freshness of the ingredients. This combination could encourage sales in all sorts of dining areas, including cafes, bistros, diners, and while stimulating appetite and conversation.
The principles of design behind the logo. So, first is unity, which is the oneness with the chicken and the face. Next is balance, the symmetrical balance of the components of the logo. This can be seen in the distribution of the weight of all individual components on all sides. Next is emphasis. The head holds most visual weight by making it the highlight. Next is scale and proportion. The chicken wing is upscaled. And lastly, contrast. The logo uses contrasting colors which work hand in hand with emphasis. It was also designed to contrast with shades closer to white and black as seen in this presentation, the brand board.
So here's our creative process of our logo. Our creative process starts with experimentation as we wanted to produce a unique logo that stands out among other existing restaurant logos. We tried to augment different style of arts to portray the face of Jun, to highlight him in the logo as well as the chicken body for a perfect match. We also tested different palette that will be suitable in enticing customers and awakening their cravings when they see our brand. Aside from this, we wanted the logo to be a conversation starter so that people will easily recognize the logo alongside with the restaurant itself. With this train of thought, the marketability of restaurant will be easier, especially in social media, which is the dominant and common outlet for startup businesses. Furthermore, the wittiness and comical side of the logo will be the catalyst to further ripple our company's name.
So, I will now be talking about the brand board. Since all the components were already discussed in the previous slides, we'll now then talk about the remaining components, which are the font and the background. So as for the fonts we are using are 201 sans serif. This bold font gives off an impression between stability and boldness, whereas the other font, which is a variety of 201, gives off an impression of friendliness. As for background and textures, as seen here, we chose a background that has an inconspicuous texture and isn't too busy with lines, and falls within a neutral color palette. As seen here, we separated the background into two parts, which are the background that highlights the products, and background that holds other components. Ultimately, the reason for this is to provide a connection between the products and other brand board components. But to tell you the truth, we made the products side much more of a priority, since it's one thing, in my opinion, that hardly fits in. Thus, we thought of making it more or less similar to that of fast food chain posters, which made food look fresher, crisper, and more enticing, whilst making the second background that still connects with it and does not overpower other colors, especially with other components. Although we made adjustments for that.
So this is Group 3 representing Jun Cock. This is James Carfel Abejo.
This is Carl Jensen F. Cayme.
And I'm Sofia Nicole Reso-or.
This is Vince Andre Retutal.
This is Jun Raymond Ruiz.
Signing off.